Machereuche. Sir Nikhil Desai, IS, Director, Department of Tourism. Shri Sanjeev Ahuja, IS, Paryatan Sachiv, Goan Reporter. तसेच श्री ब्रिजेश मणेरकर, मॅनेजिंग डायरेक्टर GTDC. सगळ्यांक माय मोगाचो येवकार. सरपंच ओल्ड गोवा श्रीमती सेंड्रा पियदाद गोन्साल्विस माचेर येवन बसका घेवची. तशेंच ध्रुव शर्मा, मॅम ममता शर्मा, तुम्ही बी माचेर येवचे. I warmly welcome you on stage and request you to occupy your seats on the dais. I now request Shri Dhruv Sharma, Director, Hawk Soaring Aerospace, to welcome the gathering. Mr. Dhruv Sharma.
Good evening, everybody. I would first of all like to extend a very warm welcome to our honored guests present today. Honorable Minister of Tourism, Shri Rohan Khante, Dr. Ganesh Goankar, Honorable MLA, Shri Rajesh Desai, Honorable MLA, Kamburjwa, Rear Admiral Vikram Menon, Flag Officer, Goa Area, Shri Puneet Kumar Goyal, Chief Secretary, Government of Goa, Shri Sanjeev Ahuja, Secretary, Tourism, Government of Goa, Shri Nikhil Desai, Director of Tourism, Government of Goa, Shri Brijesh Manerkar, Managing Director, GTDC, Shri Siddhesh Nayak, Zilla Parishad Chairman, North Goa, and Srimati Sandra Gonsalves, Sarpanch, Old Goa. And in spirit, we await Honorable CM Dr. Pramod Sawant. On behalf of Soaring Aerospace, I would like to thank you all for giving us this opportunity to launch Hawk, the premium helicopter service with which we look forward to change the landscape of Goa. Goa has always been an iconic global destination with global influence in lifestyle and beach culture. But it is fair to say that the last decade has been truly transformational for the country's favorite vacation state. From 22 lakh visitors in 2010 to over 80 lakh in 2023, Goa has seen an exponential increase in volume and rapid increase in the paying capacity of tourists that visit the state. Added to that, as remote working culture makes a permanent shift in the workplace, the state has seen a massive influx of families willing to call Goa their primary home. The long linear development along beachfronts, combined with an overburdened road infrastructure, leaves a meaningful gap in the market for heli solutions in terms of shortening commute lengths between airports and key anchor locations in South and North Goa. With Hawk, we intend to do so, and at prices within reach to the common Goan tourist. We also hope to provide greater connectivity to remote tourist spots such as Hampi, Gokarna, and Dudhsagar Falls, as well as executive connections to cities such as Mumbai and Pune. On a local level, we propose to provide joyrides for the adventurous tourist with the bird's-eye view of Goa's scenic spots. We are happy and proud to have partnered with Goa Tourism to realize this mission of the central government with the active support of the Goan government. We thank you all for joining us and supporting our endeavor on this landmark day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dhruv Sharma, for this warm welcome. I now request Shri Nikhil Desai, sir, IAS, Director Tourism, to give introductory speech.
नमस्कार सगळ्यांक. आजच्या ह्या सोहळ्याक तुमकां सगळ्यांक खबर आसतली की जेन्ना हो हेलिपॅड कंप्लीट जाल्लो प्रोजेक्ट तेन्ना माननीय आमचे जे युनियन टुरिझम मिनिस्टर आशिल्ले तांच्या तर्फे इनॉग्रेशन जाल्लें. तर आयज आमी हांगा जमल्या हेली टुरिझमाच्या इनॉग्रेशना खातीर. तर ह्या सोहळ्याक माचेर उपस्थित आशिल्ले गोंय राज्याचे मानाधीक पर्यटन मंत्री आणि आयटी मिनिस्टर श्री रोहनबाब खंवटे, तशेंच श्री राजेश फळदेसाय, ऑनरेबल MLA कुंभारजुआ, सेक्रेटरी टुरिझम श्री संजीव आहूजा, म्हजो कलीग श्री ब्रिजेश मणेरकर, बाब सिद्धेश नायक, जिल्हा परिषद चेअरमॅन, मॅडम सँड्रा गोन्साल्वीस, सरपंच ओल्ड गोवा, तशेंच हांगा जमिल्ले आमचे इंडस्ट्री पार्टनर्स, होटेलियर्स, पत्रकार, माझे कलीग, स्टाफ आणि टीम फ्रॉम सोरिंग एरोस्पेस, मिस्टर अनुभव शर्मा, ध्रुव शर्मा, मॅडम ममता शर्मा, भावनो भयणीनो. This is a very proud moment for all of us. We have been always hoping to launch heli tourism services in the state. As we all know, we have been aiming to attract high-end tourists to Goa, but high-end tourists will come only if we offer them high-end opportunities. So towards this end, I think this is a small beginning, but in the days to come, definitely more such products will be offered so as to attract good and well-spending tourists to our beautiful state. Launch of heli tourism services will open immense possibilities for tourists from all over the world to experience and witness firsthand the natural beauty of Goa high above from the sky. It will also enhance regional connectivity, and I'm told that Soaring Aerospace Limited, which is a consortium between two partners, one is our Goan partner, Sri Sanjay Shetty from Vincent Graphics, he's a Goan, and also Mr. Anubhav Sharma. They have together formed a special purpose vehicle by the name Soaring Aerospace Private Limited. First of all, I should extend all my best wishes to Mr. Sharma, and I hope Soaring Aerospace continues to ever soar high above in the sky and make Goa proud. And may you continue to introduce such high-end services which will be appreciated from all over the world. Heli tourism, actually the conducive environment within the state for growth of heli tourism services was a bit of a challenge because we did not have proper helipads. We tried to some extent to launch these services almost 5 years ago, and we did have inaugural flights, and we did start from Aguada helipad, but unfortunately it was met with some resistance because few locals there misunderstood the service. So we were looking for a permanent setup in a very safe environment where these services could take up. We tried our hand at launching these services in South Goa in one of the prominent 5-star hotels, but it did not work out because it was either too far or it was not within the reach of an average tourist. But I must really congratulate the entire people of this Old Goa village, and also our local MLA, Shri Rajesh Faldesai. They were so supportive of this progressive measure, and we received all the support from the local MLA and the local panchayat. Without them, this service would not have been possible. And I think this is a great example that they have set for the rest of the state to welcome with open arms such modern tourism offerings, which will see the growth of tourism sector in a very healthy manner. So I must really express my gratitude that they extended all support. We did not have any problem from the village panchayat. In fact, they were more than supportive in order to give us all the necessary permissions. They welcomed us. This project was welcomed. And that is why we are here today, when we can actually see these beautiful birds. One of the bird here is already here, Augusta Westland, a workhorse and very safe engine. And it would not have been possible without support from the village panchayat. So I think Honorable Chief Minister is here, so could you please do the honors while I continue here.
गोंय राज्याचे भोवनेस्त मुखेलमंत्री डॉ. प्रमोद बाब सावंत आमच्यामध्ये हाजीर जाल्ले आसात. आमी सगळ्यांनी जोरदार ताळयो वाजोवन तांचे स्वागत करूया. गोंयचे पारंपारीक बँड तांचे स्वागत करताच. सगळ्या मानेस्तांचे परतून एक फावट चड आनी चड स्वागत. वॉर्म वेलकम सर. Sir, तुमका येवकार. May I request Ma'am Mamta Sharma to present flowers to Honorable CM and all the dignitaries. Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawantji, Honorable Tourism Minister Shri Rohan Khapteji, please accept our warm welcome. Bomanist Shri Rajesh Bab Pandesai, Amdar Kumbarzowa, तुमकां आमी येवकारतात. We welcome Shri Sanjay Ahuja, IS, Secretary of Tourism Goa. We warmly welcome Shri Nikhil Desai, IS, Director of Department of Tourism Goa. We welcome Shri Brijesh Manerkar, Managing Director, GTDC. We welcome Shri Siddhesh Naik, ZP Chairman, North Goa. Srimati Sandra Piedad Gonsalves, Sarpanch, Old Goa. Thank you, Mamta ma'am. Kindly take your seat. इश्टानो, आताच आम्ही निखिल देसाई सरा कडल्यान जे तांणी प्रास्ताविक केले ताज्यांतल्यान ह्या प्रोजेक्टा विशीं खूब म्हायती आयकली, पूण ताजो एक इंट्रो व्हिडिओ पळयतकच चड क्लियर जातले की हो प्रोजेक्ट कितें आसा. हांव भोवमनेस्त मुखेलमंत्र्या लागीं मागता की हो व्हिडिओ तुमी रिमोटाचो बटन दाबून प्ले करचो. व्हिडिओ, इंट्रो व्हिडिओ. I once again request Shri Nikhil Desai sir to continue with his introductory speech.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have the pleasure of welcoming our Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant. Let us welcome him with a big round of applause. So, as I was mentioning, we have to be thankful and grateful to the support from the local Panchayat and the local MLA. Without him, this venture would not have been possible. But with soaring aerospace coming in the picture, joyrides will be here soon, and this facility which has been set up on a beautiful piece of land will be finally put to use. This property was acquired by the department many years ago, but it was lying unutilized, and slowly we started to see some encroachments. But with this project, not only will Goa get this wonderful service, but the state government will also earn revenue to the tune of 60 lakh rupees per annum, which will be paid by the operator. And they will be also at liberty to introduce maintenance, repair and overhauling services, what are known as MRO services. We have also given them in the mandate, if they feel that is a scope here, they can also start training young Goan pilots to be helicopter pilots for the civil aviation sector. Because as we all know, under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Ji Modi and our Honorable Chief Minister, the country and the state is showing rapid strides in all over development in various sectors. That will mean more and more need for regional connectivity within the state, as also demand for such high-end services. And I think this is a beginning in the right direction, and in the years to come we will see many more choppers being added to the fleet. I think you already have plans to add few more choppers, and we also have received applications from 2 more helicopter companies who wants to get landing rights at the Aguada helipad, and I see no reason why we cannot have more players in the market. But I'm sure this is a wonderful facility to put to very good use, and with this facility Goa tourism will also hopefully in the years to come soar to newer heights. Today we have also gathered here to launch our tourism helpline. This helpline was much needed, and Goa becomes one of the few states in the country to take this initiative and launch the 1364 helpline. This is a number specially designated for tourism helpline all over the country, and we are the first of the states to get off the block and introduce this helpline. It is a 24/7 call center, and as we go along and our international numbers start stabilizing and we get more of international numbers, perhaps in the days to come we'll also think of a multilingual helpline. So currently it will be in 2 languages, but in the years to come we may further increase the languages in which tourists can access this helpline, wherein you can call and get a lot of information. Today is the world of information, though we have all the information on our phones, on the internet, but then a helpline is a sort of reassurance to the tourists that there is a number to call in case they face any difficulty while visiting our beautiful state. This has been done in coordination with Goa Electronics Limited, and later at the hands of our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant, we will be launching this tourist helpline as well. So these 2 new initiatives, I'm confident, and the industry leaders will also agree with me, that it will go a long way in establishing Goa as a responsible tourism destination, a high-end tourism destination, and in the years to come we can definitely add to this product portfolio, put our resources to good use, and offer the best of services to our guests. In the past few years, we have taken initiatives, added new tourism services like motorized paragliding, which will be inaugurated in the next few days to come, scuba diving, heritage boat cruises, electric bike tours, bungee jumping, hot air ballooning, and they are doing good business wherever they have been established. Our endeavor, despite the challenges in the last 2 years because of the pandemic, our endeavor will be to support all our partners, because this is a good example of a public-private partnership where the government is playing the role of a facilitator, and we are encouraging and cheering the private sector to come in with their investments, keep investing in Goa, contribute to the local economy, give jobs to our young educated youth, as as well as to offer this high-end product offerings, which will be a delight for the tourists. Because earlier, if you want to avail of these services, you have to go to places like Dubai, where all these facilities are available. We are also on the verge. We are looking for facilities to launch even high-end adrenaline rushing sports like skydiving, with which we have already signed an agreement with an operator. We have also signed an agreement with a seaplane operator, but there are certain operational challenges which we hope to overcome soon with support from Honorable CM, Honorable Tourism Minister, our Chief Secretary, our Secretary, and all the government departments, and we hope to see this a reality. So finally, once again, without taking much of time, once again I congratulate the organizers, the Soaring Aerospace, Vincent Graphics, who have teamed up together to offer this beautiful service, and I wish them all success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for giving a very detailed introduction about this particular helicopter services, and also throwing light on the projects which are in the pipeline, which are planned by Government of Goa through Department of Tourism. Thank you very much. फुडले सुवातेन हांव मागता श्री राजेश बाप पळदेसाय हांचे लागीं भौमानेस्त आमदार कुंभारजुवा मतदारसंघ की तांणी ह्या समयाचेर आपले उलोवप करचें.
सोरिंग एरोस्पेस प्रायवेट लिमिटेड कंपनीन आयज आमकां उपस्थित आमचो गोंय राज्याचो मुख्यमंत्री डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत जी, तसोच म्हाजो मित्र टुरिजम मिनिस्टर रोहन खंवटे बाब, तसोच म्हाजो मित्र सिद्धेश नायक ZP चेअरमॅन नॉर्थ गोवा, तशेंच बाकीचे निखिल देसाय सर, बाकीचे IS ऑफिसर, तशेंच सगळे मान्यवर उपस्थित आनी हांगा जमिल्ले म्हाज्या भाव भयणांनो. आयज आमकां खरोखरच कुंभारजुवा मतदारसंघान एक अभिमानाचो दीस आनी संपूर्ण गोंयाभर, कारण आमी केन्ना चिंतलेंच नासलेलें की आमकां अशें हांगा एक असो हेलिकॉप्टर येतलें आनी आमकां अशें कितें तरी लोकांक हांगा एक भरपूर फायदो मेळटलो, जेणे करून आमकां रिवेन्यू बी भरपूर मेळटलो. आमच्या मतदारसंघान ओल्ड गोवान आमकां एक अशें आमकां आमच्या मिनिस्टरान, चीफ मिनिस्टरान आनी आमच्या टुरिजम मिनिस्टरान आमकां करून पळय दिलें आसा, हें हांव खरोखरच काळजांतल्यान तांकां देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. कारण आयज तुमी जाणा बरे बरे ट्युरिस्ट येता, कितलो टायम वेस्ट जाता, पण आयज आमच्या गोंयांत जर पळोवपाक गेल्यार आमी एक सारकी भरारी घेत गेल्ले आसा. लास्टच तुमी पळयल्या जसो आमचो मोपा एअरपोर्ट म्हण, आमचो जुवारी ब्रिज म्हण, आयुष हॉस्पिटल म्हण, त्याच बरोबर आयज आमकां हे हेलिपॅडाची म्हणजे हेलिकॉप्टरची सेवा म्हण, आयज लोकांक जाता तितले स्पिडीन फास्ट गेल्ले जाय. ट्रॅफिक आसता, कितें आसता, आमच्या गोंया म्हणजे एक वेडिंग डेस्टिनेशन जाल्लें आसा, जेणे करून आतां हांगासर आतां आमकां पळय शिर्डीक म्हण, हंपी म्हण, कोल्हापूर म्हण, त्याच बरोबर आख्या संपूर्ण गोंयान वचपाच्या प्रत्येकाक एक संदी मेळिल्ली आसा, जेणे करून आपल्याचो टायम वाचतलो आनी बेगीन पावतले. आनी गोंया आमचो एक अशें नांव इतले ट्युरिस्टांक लागून आमचें एक बरें नांव जाल्लें आसा. येयल्लो गेल्लो मनीस आख्खे वर्ल्ड सोडून फक्त गोंयांत येवपाक पळयता, कारण तांकां खबर आसा आमचें गोंय कितलें सुंदर. आनी तुमी जाणा, सगळे जाण जाणा आसतले आमी, आमच्या मुख्यमंत्र्याच्या डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंताच्या खाला हितून आमी भरपूर उदरगत केल्ली आसा. आनी आमचे गोंयचें जें नांव आसा हें आयज सारकें संपूर्ण वर्ल्डाक फेमस आसा. इतलें बरें तरी तुमकां आनी एक सांगूनशें दिसता आमकां, कारण आनीकूय खूब हेलिकॉप्टरां येवपाचें आसा. जेन्ना आमकां खंय वयतलो जाल्यार आनीक सेवा भरपूर मेळोंक शकता. त्याच बरोबर आमचे आनी थोड्या दिसांनी आमी आमच्या ह्या गांवांत कुंभारजुवा मतदारसंघान खुबशे आनी कितें डेव्हलपमेंट करपाचें आसा, कारण आमी आतां कारंबोलीचो लेक आसा तेजे आमी आतां ह्या दिसांनी हातीन घेवपाचें आसा. त्याच बरोबर आमी ओल्ड गोवा ब्युटिफिकेशन हांव मुद्दमशें सांगूनशें दिसता म्हाका. आतां हांव टुरिजम मिनिस्टरा कडेन CM कडेन उलयल्लो, कारण आमकां जाता तितले बेगीन ह्या दिसांनी आमी काम सुरू करपाचें त्याय पद्दतीन आसा. आनी अशें तरी दिसता ज्या प्रमाणे आमची जी पळय कामां चालू आसा तितून खरोखर आनंद जाता. आनी आमकां सारकें एक अभिमानाची गोश्ट आहा की आमकां अशें आमकां BJP गव्हर्मेंट आमकां इतली बरी कामां करून दाखयता. आयज तुमी खंयी वचा, आमी रोड पळयल्यार सगळे पळय अशें केन्नाच पयलीं जाल्लें ना तशें आमकां एक करून दाखयल्लें आसा. तेच्या बद्दल हांव आमच्या गोंय राज्याचो आमच्या मुख्यमंत्रीचो अभिनंदन करता. तसोच आमचो टुरिजम मिनिस्टर, तुमकां खबर आसा तो कितलो धडाडीचो. जेन्ना म्हाका कळ्ळें की आमच्या CMन मुख्यमंत्र्यान तेजेर टुरिजम मिनिस्टर म्हणून तेजी जबाबदारी दिली, खरोखरच म्हाका तरी खरेंच बरें दिसलें. कारण एक डॅशिंग मनीस पावरफुल आणि तो तेका संपूर्ण माहिती आसा कितें केल्यार टुरिस्ट येतले कितें करूंक जाय हेजे तेका भरपूर नॉलेज आहा आणि ते खातें तेका सारकें भरपूर म्हणजे म्हाका तरी अशें दिसता परफेक्ट तो आपूण आपलें काम करीत आसा तेजें हांव अभिनंदन म्हणटा. अशेंच आमच्या मतदारसंघात तुमी आनी भरपूर कितें हाडचे प्रोजेक्ट आणि हांगा सगळ्यांक हांव तुमकां हांगा येयल्ल्या बद्दल सगळ्यांक हांव थँक्यू म्हणटा. देव बरें करूं.
देव बरें करूं. भोवमनेस्त राजेश बाबान खूप बरे भशेन भोवमनेस्त पर्यटन मंत्र्या विशीं उलयलां. फुडल्या सुवातेर सगळ्यांच्या वतीन हांव तांच्याच कडेन मागता की तांणी ह्या समयार आपले उलोवप करचे. गोंयान पर्यटन क्षेत्रांत जी कितें उदरगत जाल्ली दिश्टी पडटा ताचें श्रेय तांकांय वता. जोरदार ताळ्यांनी आमी स्वागत करया.
A very good evening to all of you. Our Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant, my good friend, the MLA of Kumbarjua constituency, Shri Rajesh Padlesai, Secretary of Tourism, Shri Sanjeev Ahuja, our Director, Shri Nikhil Desai, MD, Shri Brijesh Manirkar, ZP member Shri Siddesh Naik, Sarpanch of Old Goa Mrs. Sandra Fernand Gonsalves, the promoters of Soaring Aerospace Private Limited Mr. Anubhav Sharma, Mrs. Mamta Sharma, Dhruv Sharma, other dignitaries on and off the days, my friends from the hotel industry, electronic media, press, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a landmark day for Goa, the way it's taken up. And this is my pleasure to stand before you to announce the launch of this new heli service in Goa. As Nikhil said, this service definitely gives a landmark and achieves a milestone as far as the tourism industry is concerned. Goa is having all its essence of placing itself right as the most preferred destination. And as we start looking at how to take things ahead, we have to start looking at tourism very freshly after the COVID experiences. Post-COVID, the whole tourism experience has been different for a tourist. The tourist is gradually shifting towards immersive and experiential travel. The focus is shifting to serenity, tranquility and diversity. And this is a time when we have good thoughts for learning how we need to improvise ourselves and start giving services which people expect. Coming from this, knowing as the sun, sand and sea state, moving to the hinterlands, trying to give every particular experience to a tourist coming here, whether it's adventure, wellness, medical, MICE, many more things which will add to the feathers. It's very important that with the infrastructure we give amenities and facilities for a tourist who would come here and spend. Our focus has been shifting towards quality tourist as a vision document. And under Dr. Pramod Sawant, we have one thought process that if we need to change the type of tourist coming here, then we need to start changing the base. We need to start giving the infrastructure what a tourist would want here to come and spend for. The normal stay is about 3 days for a domestic tourist or a 4-day. A normal international traveler stays here for about 9 days. So how do we extend this stay, make them spend more money in Goa, and how we can improve our economy, how we can have better employment is a thought process which every government carries. And this has been serious discussions with our Chief Minister. As post-COVID, we need to really gear up and start looking at things afresh. And तो बटन दामता असताना प्रश्न पडटा की खंयच्यान सुरवात करची काय म्हणून. सो टुरिझम डिपार्टमेंटान पयलीं आमी जितल्यो गजाल्यो बंद आशिल्ल्यो त्यो मुख्यमंत्र्याच्या आदारान खुबशे इश्यूज which were interdepartmental or in terms of projects which were stuck up, we have cleared a lot of them and a lot of them started moving by itself. Post MOPA, we have realized that the inventory of rooms is going to be a challenge. Post MOPA, we have realized that the traffic movement in the state is going to be a challenge. And as we gear up things in terms of infrastructure, as our director Nikhil has said, today is a day we could call it as a landmark or a day of very significant eminence for the state in terms of tourism, because we have started exploiting the tourism in the way the tourist would want to come. I think this Soaring Aerospace Private Limited venture along with Vincent, the tie-up which is going to come through with Goa Tourism, a tie-up, will give you a facility to come and explore more things. आमकां सध्या ड्रोन आयिल्ल्याक ड्रोन views we see again on the TV. But imagine when you catch a flight, you don't have an option, but you just fly through and you see the state from quite high. And from that height, if you're given an option of taking helicopter services, which gives you a joyride, which can give you a thought and connect to spirituality, which can give you a thought and connect to different neighboring states in terms of heritage, in terms of exploring Goa in different ways, from ecotourism to rest of these things, I think we have a lot to gain. And आयची सर्विस जी जाता तातूंतल्यान connecting to Shirdi, connecting to Kolhapur, connecting to Pune, connecting to Mumbai, connecting to Hampi is going to become a reality for a lot of us. There are a lot of people within the state and neighboring who would want to go to these destinations of spirituality, sometimes finding the drive quite cumbersome or quite challenging. Those type of people who would want to do it find this as an option. So options are going to be plenty. The heli tourism is just starting today, and I congratulate Soaring Aerospace Private Limited, the whole team, and wish them all the best that as they are going to move upwards, they are going to be the flag bearers of a new facility that we have started. As I wish them and I congratulate them, I also extend all my support in terms of the government of Goa to ensure they have successful venture in the state, so that in the days to come, when we talk about civil aviation, we talk about aerospace, we talk about helicopters, things, when we start talking about this type of amenities, the starting of MOPA, the closure of Vasco, I think all these things which people have been continuously talking about, somewhere will come to a stop. The Chief Minister has been on record. Our Civil Aviation Minister has been on record. The Dabolim and MOPA both will continue. But connecting between the north and south, if there is a challenge, this type of services will plug that particular gap. Again, after these particular heli services, we would want to explore the nautical tourism. We are looking at the amphibian to start on a proper note. We are looking at the city buses, the hop on, hop off to come with a more organized, clear circuit. Having learnings from the past, we would like to get into a reality mode, have the check balances, and ensure that we give every tourist a very clear moment of good memories which he can take along, come back with those nostalgic moments, redo what he would want to do as an activity. Secondly, the team of tourism, the Department of Tourism along with Goa Electronics today is launching the number 1364 at the hands of our Honorable Chief Minister. The launching of this particular call center will be another milestone achieved by the department. This will give that theme of, when we talk about responsible and sustainable tourism, we also want to give a message of safe and secure place as far as Goa is concerned. One phone call and you can connect. एक फोनावयल्यान तूं तुजें म्हायती काड, तूं खंय रावतलो, तूं कितें करूंक सोदता. If you want to pick up an excursion, what you need to do. If you want to do dining, where you want to do. If you have a problem on the beach, where do you complain? If you have a grievance as a tourist, where do you lodge a complaint? If you would like to connect to any of the ancillaries, whether it's police or whoever, any government department where a tourist feels he needs to connect. And if he wants to explore more things also, the whole thing will be coming in this one call center, which will give him this number to connect and feel free to take the next step when he comes here. So giving a message of safe and secure Goa, giving a message of saying that we are responsible in terms of tourism, we want sustainable tourism. So these are milestones as we have come today in 2023. These are the starting stones, stepping stones which we have taken to take the tourism industry to a next level. We expect participation of all stakeholders here. I can see members of the chamber, members of TTAG, many people from the CII, and also my friends from the other hotel industries who have been here. So I would want you to circulate and ripple the same message, because very importantly, when we come in the competition stage, Goa is a preferred destination, but we want to scale up in a manner where the tourist today wants and expects more amenities to come. Today I take this opportunity to thank my Chief Minister for giving all the support when we have taken these initiatives to come to this day and start with new operations of the heli-tourism and the call center. I look for a similar support in the days ahead for the initiatives that we are taking to make better tourism for a better Goa. And as the Prime Minister's vision, when we say, talking about Desho Apna, Dekho Apna Desh, and when he talks about getting into touristic villages and talking about rural tourism, we have already started our work, and we expect very soon to get connected and be in tune with the same thought process what our Prime Minister is. So when we talk about Atmanirbhar Bharat, when we talk about Swayambhurna Goa, we talk about Goa as a preferred destination. There are a lot of challenges that we have in the past which we would want to take. The cabinet, along with Dr. Pramod Sawant, I think is taking the right steps. It might be the taxi issue, it might be the services in different form, it might be the expectations of a tourist. And as we explore these more areas, I feel that this support, as what is expected from you all, will be there with us to take Goa to new level, where tourism, not only in terms of sun, sand and sea, but exploring it with all round the way to look at Goa. I say that post-COVID, it's Goa rediscover life. And when we rediscover life, we want to see every part of life. This will be an added feather to the cap of that tourist who would come and experience Goa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Rohan Khawte sir, for your valuable thoughts and your guidance and the efforts put up by your department to take Goa to another level in the field of tourism. देव बरें करूं सर. आता सरान जे आमकां सांगलें तें आमी एका व्हिडिओंतल्यान पळोवया. Can we have the video played? आशिल्लो पुराय म्हायती दिवपी असो व्हिडिओ हांव भवनेस्त CM सरा लागीं मागता की तांणी रिमोटा वेलो बटन दाबून ह्या हेल्पलायन सर्विसीचो शुभारंभ करचो. टुरिझम हेल्पलाईन सर्व्हिस चो लॉन्च भोवमानेस्त सीएम सराच्या हस्तुकी जालो, पूण ही खऱ्यांनीच कशी काम करतली ताचें एक प्रात्यक्षीक हांगा तुमकां पळोवंक मेळटलें. भोवमानेस्त सीएम सर एक कॉल करतले आनी एक प्रश्न विचारतले ह्या हेल्पलायनाक, आनी तातूंतल्यान कितें जें उत्तर मेळटलें तें तुमकांय आयकूंक येवचें म्हणून हांव सीएम सराक रिक्वेस्ट करतलें की तुमी पोडियमाचेर येवचें आनी तो प्रश्न विचारचो, आनी ताज्या उपरांत सरान आपले विचारूय व्यक्त करचे. हांव इतलेंच म्हणन की बहुत छोटा है कद ए आसमान तेरा, तुझसे ऊंची तो मैं अपनी हौसलों की उडान रखता हूं, अशें म्हणपी आमचे भोवमानेस्त सीएम साहेब दोतोर प्रमोद बाब सावंत.
Welcome to Goa Tourism Helpline.
Hello. Hello.
Good evening. How may I help you?
Yeah, when you're starting the carnival, can you tell me the date?
Certainly, sir. Before that, can I have your name, please?
Pramod Sawant.
Sir, this year, 2023, the carnival parade date of 18th February to 21st February.
The first for the
Venue?
18th venue. Where is the venue?
So 18th February to 21st February.
But for the 18th February, the first date of the carnival, where you are starting?
The location listed had given Panjim, Mapta, Margao and Vasco.
Oh, so 18th February is the Panjim, right? 18th February is the
This is not
Panjim.
yet finalized, sir.
Not finalized. Oh,
Yes,
I'll inquire with the tourism minister. Thank you.
Sir, any other information would you like to know, sir?
No, thank you.
Thank you for calling Goa Tourism Helpline. Have a nice day.
गोवा टुरिझमच्या वतीन आज सुरू जावपी हेली टुरिझम आणि कॉल सेंटर ह्या दोन्ही कार्यक्रमांक म्हजे बरोबर हांगासर आसात गोंय राज्याचे टुरिझम मिनिस्टर बाब रोहन खंवटे, आमचे कुंभारजुवेचे आमदार म्हणजे मित्र बाब राजेश फळदेसाय, झेडपी अध्यक्ष बाब सिद्धेश, तेज्या उपरांत निखिल अँड मिस्टर एंड मिसीस शर्मा ऑफ सोवरिंग एरोस्पेस प्रायव्हेट लिमिटेड. बाकीचे सगळे मानेस्त म्हज्या बरोबर व्यासपीठाचेर आसा. समोर आशिल्ले सगळे मानेस्त. सगळ्यात पहिली कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन फॉर द सोवरिंग एरोस्पेस प्रायव्हेट लिमिटेड फॉर जॉइनिंग द हँड विथ द गव्हर्नमेंट फॉर स्टार्टिंग द हेली सर्व्हिसीस विथ द गव्हर्नमेंट. खूप बरें दिसता आज एक न्यू व्हेंचरात गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ गोवा आणि ते बी पब्लीक प्रायव्हेट पार्टनरशिपान जॉयंटली आमी सुरवात करता. नवीन जशे बाब निखिल आणि टुरिझम मिनिस्टर बाब रोहन हांणी सांगले त्या प्रमाणे आमकां टार्गेट करपाक जाय, इट इज एन क्वॉलिटी टुरिस्ट स्टेटीत येवपाक जाय. आज पर्यंत आमी पळयताले की पुणे उठलो सुटलो गोंयांत आयलो, पुणे उठलो सुटलो ज्या जाग्यार खंयसरूय कोणी रांदता, कोणी बाटली उडयता, कितेंय चल्लेलें आशिल्लें. जो पर्यंत आमी स्ट्रीमलायन करिना आनी जो पर्यंत आमी कॉन्सन्ट्रेट करिना म्हणजे तो पर्यंत म्हाका दिसता अशा पद्दतीच्या आमकां सर्विसीस जर आमी प्रोवायड केल्यो जाल्यारूच पॉसिबल आसा. त्या खातीर हाय एंड सर्विसीस दिवपाची गोंय सरकारान सुरवात केल्या आणि ताकाच लागून म्हणजे टुरिझम सेक्टरात ईज ऑफ डुईंग द बिझनेस ह्याच बेसिसाचेर हाय एंड सर्विसीस आनी ईज ऑफ डुईंग द बिझनेस ह्या दोन सेक्टरात आमी फोकस केला. आणि म्हणून आझादी का अमृत महोत्सव ह्या वेळार जेन्ना ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टर नवभारत निर्माणच्यो तयारी सुरवात केल्या आणि फुडल्या 25 वर्सांची तयारी पुराय देशात अशा पद्धतीच्या स्पेशली टुरिझम सेक्टरात IT सेक्टरात जी सुरवात आसा तेजेरूच फोकस करता आसतना गोंय सरकार सुद्धा म्हणजे आझादी का अमृत महोत्सव फुडल्या 25 वर्सांक गोंयांत कशा पद्धतीची टुरिझम सेक्टरात आमकां डेव्हलपमेंट करपाक जाय हाची पावलां आमी ह्या वर्साक घालपाची ठरयल्या. आणि निश्चितच रित्या अंदूचो म्हणजे कालच आमी बजेट पळयल्या उपरांत ताजेर हांव आनी टुरिझम मिनिस्टरूय डिस्कस करताले की गोंयांत आमकां कितें कितें आमी टार्गेट करून घेतले, म्हणजे ताज्या खातीर लागपी हाफ द इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर ऑलरेडी तयार जालो म्हणपाक काय हरकत ना. ऑलमोस्ट म्हणजे आमकां पळयता की आमी जुवारी ब्रिजाची कनेक्टिविटी आणि अटल सेतू हे कनेक्ट केल्या उपरांत नॉर्थ टू साऊथ कनेक्टिविटी जाली. मोपा इंटरनॅशनल एअरपोर्ट आमी सुरवात केलो. आयुष हॉस्पिटल आमी सुरवात केलें, ज्याचो वेलनेस टुरिजमाचो आमी विचार करताले, इंटरलँड टुरिजमाचो आमी विचार करताले. हाज्या खातीर बेजीक इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर तयार केलें. द सेकंड स्टेप इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर जे जाय आनी ह्युमन रिसोर्स जाय ताची तयारी आतां सुरवात जाल्या. आणि हे सगळें केन्ना शक्य आसा? इट इज ओनली विथ द पब्लीक प्रायवेट पार्टनरशिप. नॉट ओनली द गव्हर्मेंट कांट डू इट. हांव सरळ सांगता, आमकां जर हाय एंड टुरिजम टार्गेट करतले आसत जाल्यार पब्लीक प्रायवेट पार्टनरशिपींतल्यान आमकां तेजी सुरवात करपाक जाय. आणि बऱ्या वेळार म्हाका दिसता इट इज अ सोरिंग एरोस्पेस. दे हॅव जॉयन हँड विथ द गव्हर्मेंट टू स्टार्ट विथ दीस हेलिपॅड सर्विसीस विथ द गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ गोवा. आनीकूय बी वेगवेगळ्यो पद्दती जे गव्हर्मेंटाच्या बरोबर पब्लीक प्रायवेट पार्टनरशिपान अशा पद्दतीच्यो वेगवेगळ्यो सर्विसीस आणि वेगवेगळ्यो टुरिजम सेक्टरांतले आमकां इन्व्हेस्टमेंट जे करपाक तयार आहा तांकां आमी वेलकम करता. निश्चितरित्या फुडल्या वर्सभराच्या भितर त्या खातीर निश्चितरित्या येता त्या बजेटांतूय बी आमी वेगवेगळ्यो स्किमी अनाउन्स करपाच्यो आसा, जेणे करून पब्लीक प्रायवेट पार्टनरशीप मोठ्या प्रमाणात गोंयांत येवपाक जाय. आणि ती जर आयली आसत जाल्यारूच म्हाका दिसता आमी खूब मोठ्या प्रमाणात गोंय जे आसा हे टुरिजम सेक्टरांत डेव्हलप करपाक शकतले. खास करून हांव म्हणटा की सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट म्हाका येवपाक थोडोसो उशीर जालो. तोय कित्याक तो सांगता, कारण आमचो पोल्युशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड हांच्यांनी पयले फावटी 3 दिसाचो वर्कशॉप वीच इज ऑन द सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट फ्रॉम द इंटरनॅशनल आणि नॅशनल सगळ्यो डिफरंट कंपनीज दोज आर वर्किंग ऑन द सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट तांच्यांनी आपले वेगवेगळे स्टॉल्स आणि वर्कशॉप्स श्यामाप्रसाद मुखर्जी स्टेडियमात सुरवात आसा. म्हणजे तुमी एक मुद्दा म्हणून कित्याक तर गोंय सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंटानूय फुडें वयचो. म्हणजे सोलार एनर्जी एके वटेंतल्यान आसतली, ग्रीन एनर्जी एके वटेंतल्यान आसतली, आणि त्याच बरोबर म्हणजे सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंटातल्या ईच अँड एव्हरी पॅरामिटराचेर वर्किंग जे आसा हे गोंय सरकारान सुरवात केला. आणि ऑल ओव्हर मिनिस्ट्रीज ज्यो सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंटाचेर काम करता तितक्यांनी खूब मोठ्या प्रमाणात सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट गोल अचीव करपा खातीर एट प्रेझेंट वी आर ऑन द 4th इन द कंट्री, बट डेफिनेटली तो नंबर आमी 1 किंवा 2 हाजेर येवपाचो आमचो प्रयत्न आसा. आणि हाका सहकार्य जर म्हाका दिसता अशा पद्दतीत सगळ्या समेस्त गोंयकारांचे मेळे, पब्लीक प्रायवेट पार्टनरशीप हाका जर सपोर्ट मेळ्ळो जाल्यार आमी खूब मोठ्या बऱ्या आनी पद्दतीत गोंय डेव्हलप करपाक शकतले. आजच्या ह्या सुवाळ्याचेर चड न उलयता हांव म्हणजे टुरिजम डिपार्टमेंट आणि टुरिजम कॉर्पोरेशन ह्या दोनांयकूय कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट करता. डे बाय डे एडवान्स फॅसिलिटीज तुमी अवेलेबल करून दीत आसा. थोड्याच दिसाच्या भितर आमी आमचे कन्व्हेन्शन सेंटर जे पाट्यार इट इज ऑलमोस्ट वन ऑफ द स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट फॅसिलिटीज अशा पद्दतीचे दुसरे बिग कन्व्हेन्शन सेंटर करतलेच, बट ताज्याय पयलीं आमी पाट्यार आमचे कन्व्हेन्शन सेंटर आमी ओपन करपाचे आसा. आणि बिफोर म्हणजे आमचो जो प्रयत्न आसा की G20ची ज्यो मिटिंग्स आमी गोंयांत ऑर्गनायज करतले, 8 मिटिंग्स ज्यो गोंयांत जावपाच्यो आसा ताज्या पयलीं आमचे कन्व्हेन्शन सेंटर हे इनॉग्रेट करचे, हाका लागून आमी भर दिता. आणि निश्चितरित्या तेंय ताज्या पयलीं जातलें. मायज टुरिजम त्याच्या खातीर आमी टार्गेट करता की वेगवेगळे मायज टुरिजमचे लोकेशन्स हे गोंय आसचे. तशें हाज्या पयलीं वेडिंग डेस्टिनेशन्स हाज्या खातीर गोंय प्रसिद्ध आसा. फक्त आत्ता जाल्लो प्रॉब्लेम हाज्या खातीर जो हायकोर्टात थोडोसो प्रॉब्लेम क्रिएट केलो 10 पर्यंत, ताजेरूय बी निश्चितरित्या वॉट एव्हर द बेस्ट सोल्युशन विल कम त्या सोल्युशन आमी काडपाचो आमचो प्रयत्न आसा. बीइंग गोवा एज अ टुरिस्टीक स्टेट आमकां ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टीचेर सोल्युशन काडपाचो सरकाराचो प्रयत्न आसा. चडांत चड टुरिस्ट हे वेगवेगळ्या पद्दतीचे आणि हाय एंड टुरिस्ट गोंयांत हाज्याय फुडें आमी अट्रॅक्ट करतले. आणि इतकेच सांगून हांव परत एकदां आमच्या सोरिंग एरोस्पेस प्रायवेट लिमिटेड हांकां कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट करता. आणि म्हणजे टुरिजम डिपार्टमेंट रोहन खंवटे ताच्या लिडरशिपीचेर खूब बऱ्या पद्दतीचें काम आमचे टुरिजम आणि IT सेक्टरांत म्हणजे सन, सँड अँड सी, ताज्या उपरांत सॉफ्टवेअर जे आमी म्हणटा हर घर फायबर हाजेरूय सरकाराचो भर आसतलो. आणि निश्चितरित्या आमी हर घर फायबर हाज्याय पर्यंत पावोवपा खातीर इट इज डिजिटली फुडें वचपाचो सरकाराचो प्रयत्न आसा. वन्स अगेन कॉंग्रॅच्युलेटिंग फॉर ऑल. थँक यू वन अँड ऑल.
चड आनी चड देव बरें करूं. भोवमनेस्त मुखेलमंत्री दोतोर प्रमोद बाब सावंत तुमचे मोलादीक विचार आमच्या मदीं मांडले खातीर आणि गोंया बद्दल ताका उदरगतीच्या दिकेन आनीक उंचेले दर्जो दिवपा खातीर तुमचे जे प्लॅन्स आसा ते सगळे सफल जावचे पुराय जावचे अशें ह्याच खिणाक सगळ्यांच्या वतीन हांव मागतां. We would like to acknowledge the presence of Rear Admiral Shri Vikram Menonji, who has been a great help. Thank you so much for being here. And to propose a formal speech of thanks, I would like